Hi, good afternoon all. I know it's looking dim, but it's not over yet. The boys are in action today against the Rangers. I'm not even going to say it's a must-win. You guys know it. I mean, we just got to find a way, guys, to turn things around while we still have a block of time. I figured the rest of the season we got to go 13-3-2 to have a realistic shot at getting in. 13-3-2, guys. So, and we have a rough schedule. We do, as we know. So I know it looks dim, but I'm not one to give up till the numbers say it's done, you know? I mean, look, if we were 10 points out with 6 games left, yeah, I know pretty much then we're done. But guys, there's 18 games left and we're 6 points out. You know, it's not done. But we have a tough schedule, and sooner or later, the Sabres got to get tough. They got to wake up if they're going to have any chance. So let's take a look, guys, anyway, to preview today's game. Now, the Rangers coming into this game, guys, have slowed down a bit. They're 4-5-1 their last 10 games, and the Sabres are 4-6-0. The Rangers on the road, though, are 19-8-5. They're just like us on the road, a bit better. 19-8-5. And the Sabres at home, as we know, are a dreadful 13-18-2. Tell you, at the end of the year, I want to do a check on how we were hitting at home. I don't know if there's any point of that, though, really, compared to the road. I would like to know, just for myself. So, yeah, and right now our goals for is 237. Our goals against is 234. We're a +3. And we fell to that a few times this year. You guys might recall under a +5. We're back again to that. You know, the away record is what I'm going to just give you a rundown, guys. No point clipping it for you. The away record, the Sabres are 10th in the league, I believe, right? Yeah, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10th. Sabres are 10th in the league on the road. 10th. They're in the top 10 on the road. At home, the Sabres, guys, are 29th at home. And if we lose today, we're tied for 30th with the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're dead last. Columbus is 13-19-2 at home. We're 13-18-2. I wasn't making it up when I said we got to get tougher. But anyway, now's not the time to whine about that. We've got 18 games left, and we've got to get on a run if we're going to have any realistic shot of winning any kind of, or getting in, I should say, any kind of a playoff spot. So we need a run, that's for sure. Okay, now the Rangers, guys, right now, as we speak, are 7th in the league in hitting, 25.4 hits a game. The Sabres are dead last at 14.2 hits a game. So expect the Rangers. If the Rangers come in and shoot under and throw under 25 hits on us, it's just not a well-kept secret that we're a terrible hitting team. You know what I mean? The Rangers might even take the afternoon off and say, I will throw 20 hits at these guys. I mean, it is getting to that point, guys, that we can't keep running and hiding from the fact that Granato, for some strange reason, just allows us to be a soft team, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. Maybe it's part of their development plan. They want the kids just skating and not hitting right now. Maybe when they're older, he wants them hitting. I don't know. Or is it just not in him as a coach? You know, some of you guys have talked about Granato, and my best take on it, I think Granato is an excellent hockey coach, but maybe he, in this league, is cut out to be an assistant. You know, a development coach where he can work with the kids and things. And then you got to get somebody in there, guys, that has a Tortorella mentality when it comes to you got to play hard, or Gallant. These coaches that accept nothing less than physical play and effort. You know, it just doesn't seem like it's like I want to check the Flyers in hitting, actually, because they were the pits last year in hitting, guys. They weren't very good. I mean, they weren't as bad as us. The Flyers are fourth in the league. Yeah, 27.94. So they're almost 28 hits a game. Tortorella's changed the culture over there that you're not going to get away with being lazy on this team. Maybe we're not a very good team. They asked Tortorella before the year started, what studs do you have on the team? And he said none. Right away. Tortorella said none. You know? Gotta love the guy. I do. I wish we had a coach that was strict like that. I really do, guys. I'd feel so much better about this stretch run that something could have happened. You know, I just got a feeling that Granato, what we see in the press conference is the Granato we see in the dressing room, which worries me. You know, I want Granato to get harder on these guys, but he might just not be that type of guy, you know? And right now, the kids need a stern voice in that dressing room to scare them and make them more submissive into playing a different style of game than this run and gun system that we use. It's just, it's a plan, you know, it's a plan of failure, guys. I honestly believe that. I believe it's a plan of failure. I just don't like it. I never have, as you know, on this channel. It's the one constant thing I bicker about on this channel is I want to see the kids get more of a mean streak. I want to see more of a mean, and you know, it even bothered me. We have to go out there and acquire these type of players, but I'm good with it. I am. I just want to get some guys in the lineup that, you know, I'm hoping Greenway wakes up physically. If we got him over here to be a big pylon, then that was a bad mistake. I'm very happy with Stillman. I'll tell you right now, I'm happy with his game. I don't know what happened with him in Vancouver, but I like this kid. This kid is a keeper. Keep him. We need his grit. We need this type of player. So Stillman, for me, I'm already tempted to get a Stillman jersey. I haven't liked a player this much this quick since Dylan Cousins with Stillman on the Sabres. I like him that much already. So Stillman's a keeper. I'm a little worried about Greenway and his style of play, guys. I am. You know, like I want to see, you know, did we get him over here just to be a big, because we had a guy named Murray, right? Brett Murray, that we could just bring up. I mean, I don't get it, to be honest, guys. I mean, anyway, it is what it is. They'll figure it out. But we'll see. We'll see today. We'll see. I'm very curious the type of game the Rangers are going to play. The Rangers know that we're going to be an angry bunch and we're going to come at them. But if we only come at them with the skating game, guys, it's a doomed experiment. We are in March. For you young fans that don't seem to understand my mentality with this, I'm telling you, we're in March. In October, that works. November, even December. But in March, no. Teams start playing a little more physical, even January, February especially. You know, now we're in March. It's a stretch run to the playoffs. Teams are gearing up. They're getting ready. They're getting meaner. They're getting more desperate. They're getting more physical. And if we go in there today, guys, and we throw out a 10 to 12 hit performance in this game, yeah, I don't expect to win. And if we do win, it's just because the Rangers are slumping. It's not because that system works. You know, we just can't go that route, I believe, guys. It's the most ridiculous thing that we try to do is pretend it's okay not to hit in hockey, you know? So we'll see now. I want to see now Olofsson, now that he got the monkey off his back last game, and the most meaningless goal in Sabres history when he scored it. But I want to see if Olofsson, if this helps him, you know, because he obviously has psychological issues of hitting slumps. He just does. You know, this is a mental thing more than a physical thing. We used the physical excuse last year. What's the excuse this year? He hit 2 major slumps this year, you know? And this slump has been awful. I mean, he's been non-existent. So I hope Olofsson has at least a good game. Tage, one of you mentioned this. I should have got your name, but one of you mentioned this, and it's true. The right way to term Tage lately, because I looked at Tage's numbers, guys, and there's nothing that stands out as a drop really in his numbers. But when I watch him play, one of you said the word casual. That for me rang a bell. He is playing too casual. And defensively, the truth is he's just not very good. He's not, guys. He's not a very good player defensively. So but he's still a young man growing up in this league. You know what I mean? So he's going to get better. Not everybody can be like Dylan Cousins out there. It's not realistic. Defensively, I'm talking, you know. So, and you know what? And Charlie, yes, I know Charlie's wants Peterka to get more ice time and everything. Charlie, we got to wait. Just be patient with this year. I get it. Like, because what I like about Peterka, okay, is I like his effort. I do. I think his goal scoring touch has completely dropped, but I like how he's such a pest. When he goes in the corners, he gives 100%, guys. That's one thing I like about Peterka. Peterka, that's why I want to mention Peterka, not because Charlie's having a heart attack, but because of Cousins. When I think of Cousins, I also think of Peterka. Peterka kind of is like a Cousins 2.0 kind of, a young Cousins, if that makes any sense. Not as big, you know, but he is that kind of player. He is speedy, and he also has that grit when he goes. He's a pest. He's a really good pest, which I like about him. So we have some really good studs on this team, folks. I think it'd be crazy of us to give up on them. I just do. And I know that's a hard call for a lot of you. A lot of you are fed up, frustrated at this point. But I just don't think there's any reason to give up now. I mean, look, we got 18 games to go. What is it going to hurt us not to give up at this point, right? So let's see what happens. Let's see today if the boys throw something together we can be proud of. And if they lose again, guys, I can't wait for the home schedule to end, because I hate playing at home. I just hate it, you know? And I'm going to leave it there. So, guys, I'm going to see you tonight. My rant is over. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm going to go have my coffee. I'll see you guys tonight. And as for the game, I'm going to be looking at who we're going to have in nets. I think the logical choice in a game like this to calm everything down will be Anderson. I just think it would be. My guess, knowing Granato, he'll go with UPL. But I think Anderson will be the smart choice. If we're still going to try and resurrect the season, we better play, the truth is, we better play a lot of Anderson down the stretch than, you know, if we're going to make any kind of run. So I'll see you guys tonight. Go boys.